Are you tired of all those catalogs and credit card offers? If you're drowning in junk mail, and many of us are, Early Show consumer correspondent Susan Koeppen is here to help you keep it out of your house. It's too much of it.
I like it. I read it.
You really do?
Do you read it?
No.
No, I'm just kidding, by the way. Americans receive nearly 90 billion pieces of advertising mail each year, but now some new efforts could give consumers more control of what comes into their homes.
When Janice Kovac goes to the mailbox, this is what she finds: junk mail. On this day, it was credit card offers and coupons.
It's a ton of stuff.
A ton of stuff, and you don't want it?
I don't want it.
Advertising mail accounts for 59% of all mail Americans receive, but only half of that mail is ever read.
All right, we're going out to get our mail. Today's the first day we're doing the project.
We asked Janice to shoot a video diary to document all the junk mail she and her family received in a month.
Junk, junk, junk.
And then she weighed it.
And how much do you have?
We have about 15 pounds of junk mail.
That's compared to only 3.5 pounds of mail she actually wanted or needed. And it doesn't even include all the free newspapers she received.
How much time do you waste in your day sorting through all of this and taking care of it?
Too much time.
If you ask anyone, do you get junk mail? I think they'll raise their hand and say yes. If you ask them how to get rid of it, they don't know.
Chuck Teller is president of Catalog Choice, a nonprofit group that has helped 1.3 million people opt out of junk mail. Its website streamlines the opt-out process, so you don't have to contact companies yourself, and it's totally free.
Companies actually make it pretty complicated to opt out many times. We've taken a 5-minute process and we make it around 10 seconds to make an opt-out choice, record that choice, and if the mail comes back, come back and file a formal complaint.
New legislation called the Commercial Privacy Bill of Rights could help reduce the junk mail clutter by limiting the amount of information which is shared with marketing companies. But that's something opposed by the direct mail industry. The Direct Marketing Association says consumers need and want those unsolicited advertisements.
Our surveys show that the people do like to receive mail. They read the mail. Mail is a very important medium to try and reach them.
But don't tell that to Janice Kovac. She wants the junk mail to stop.
So what would you say to the people sending you all this stuff?
I'm not going to be buying anything. You could save so much more money if you weren't sending this to me.
All right, so she had 15 pounds of junk mail in just 1 month. According to the EPA, Americans as a whole receive close to 5 million tons of junk mail every year, Chris.
But Susan, how am I going to be able to order those as seen on TV items if I don't get that catalog?
Sometimes I flip through the catalogs, but the credit card offers, usually I do one of these things.
Yeah,
I just kind of shred.
We all need a pet egg, right? So how do you opt out?
It's very simple. So you can go to websites like catalogchoice.org, dmachoice.org. You just sign up and it's free, and then they will do the process for you, the opting out for you.
And we heard from the one gentleman who's helped over 1.3 million. You would think that number would be
higher than that?
By about 10 times that amount.
Right.
Also, when you do opt out, how do you know, how long does it take to go into effect? Let's say it doesn't work.
Yeah, it can take a little bit of time. If it doesn't work, you can file a complaint against the company. But Catalog Choice says that about 95% of the opt-outs are being honored by these companies.
But one never knows. And let's say you have a relative who passes away. Okay.
Yeah,
They'll still keep getting all that junk
you
mail,
will
right?
still probably get junk mail after you pass away. So on the DMA website, the Direct Marketing Association website, they actually have a deceased do not contact tab that you can click on and put in your loved one's information and say, this person has passed on. Please don't send any more junk mail to our house.
All right. Susan Koeppen, thank you. Good to see you.